So today I'm going to be showing you on how to capture waterfall photos like a pro. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here at Waterfalls and I am going to be going down to the waterfall that's right over there. I gotta walk like a quarter mile or something like that. So let's go ahead, walk down there and get to the waterfall because this trail looks like it's going to be pretty strenuous for how short it is. But oh, it's cold too. I don't like this. My fingers just got like really cold all of a sudden. Looks pretty cool over here though, like really cool. There's quite a bit of people down here, so hopefully I could get a good location to shoot, but I guess we'll see and go from there. So I just got down to the waterfall, as you see behind me, and I'm kind of hyped right now because it was sunny on the way down here, but then clouds started coming in, so it's like the perfect time to shoot, so that way there's no shadows whatsoever. And when that happens, that's like the best time to shoot waterfalls, especially just because, one, no shadows like I said, and two, it's just so much easier to shoot when it's cloudy when you're shooting with water, so that way the sun's not reflecting off it and it's not super harsh. So go ahead, get the camera set up. I have my stuff right here, and let's just go ahead and get shooting. So right now I'm exposing this image I have on the camera right now at 1.6 of a second, and the aperture is 16 with the ISO of 100 because I want to try to get this guy not blowing out or anything like that. And now I'm going to take a second shot where the waterfall is more exposed, where I could get it a lot cleaner looking and a lot better, so that way in post I could combine the two and make like a little HDR type image and make it look a lot better than it would if it was just one singular shot. Okay, right now I'm going across this one suspension bridge that they have here just across the river, or creek, whatever it is. And I'm going on the other side just because there is this one spot that I want to try to get with this one branch sticking out. And I feel like that'd be a cool way to frame this, so I'm going to try to attempt that and see how that goes. But before we do, let's go ahead and talk about the gear that you need for these long exposure photos during the daytime and what you're going to be needing to do for the photos itself. Okay. Let me get down a little bit more. That's better. That's perfect. Alright, so for long exposure photography, what you need to do is first master your camera and figure out how to use manual, because that will give you the full range on how to do long exposures during daytime and stuff like that, and having the accessibility to get the shot that you need to get. So for the first thing about the settings, you need to know about your shutter, your aperture, and your ISO. And relatively, you want to keep your ISO at 100, especially if you're shooting during the day, because it'll create the less noise, and plus it's going to be way too bright if you have your ISO higher than 100, unless you absolutely need to have it higher. And then the second thing is your aperture. I like to keep it pretty sharp. Right now I have mine at f22 because with the settings I'm doing, it fits for it and it's going to work out best for this situation. It makes it look a lot more sharp and just makes it look a lot cleaner. And then with the shutter speed, you have to have it in the seconds range, anywhere between like 2 seconds up to 30 seconds depending on the situation, how it is, but that's how you're going to get the long exposure of the water going, get the motion of it, and have it actually look good and come out clean. And also one big thing is you're going to have that drive mode at 2 seconds or 10 seconds, whatever it is, whatever option your camera has. So now let's talk about gear. So for the gear, you definitely need a tripod. That's the very first thing that you need. Go ahead and go to the description if you don't have a tripod already and get the tripod I have. It's a little bit expensive, but it's definitely durable. It's the best tripod I've had yet. Granted, I didn't spend a whole lot on them just because I feel like I didn't need to spend that much, but relatively you do, because investing in a good tripod is just going to last you way longer and it's going to be a lot nicer in the long run. And so for the second thing, let me take it off, is the variable ND filter, because you need one of these to shoot during the day. It just makes it a whole lot easier. If you're shooting without one, it's just so difficult to get the long exposure that you need. And with the variable ND filter, you can change it from like light to dark in an instant, and it's just so much easier to get the photo that you're trying to capture. And again, this ND filter will be down in the description as well for you guys to check out if you want it or don't have one yet. I suggest this one or the Polar Pro ones because they make some fantastic ones. But I was on a budget and I got this one for around 50 bucks, which is super cheap for an ND filter, especially a variable one. And it's honestly lasted me a long time. My photos still come out sharp and it looks really good. If you're looking for one on the budget, go to the description and you can get yours there. And now, since it looks like it's about to rain a little bit, I don't know, it looks like it. And since there's clouds, let's get to shooting. I want to show you guys the angle I want to go for. And yeah, let's just get straight to it and get this shot. I swear it's about to rain. It was like sticking coming down soft. It has to be snow, right? Like little sprinkles? I don't know. Anyways, let's get the photo. And to think, I was super hesitant on making this video because one, I still have kind of troubles vlogging in public unless I'm with like my friends, and I don't really care. It's really weird. If I'm by myself and I'm vlogging, it's a way different feeling than it is with your friends around. I was like, you know what? I just gotta do the video. I really want to do it here because this is a fire waterfall. So I was like, it'd be the best time to do it now, just because I need to learn how to vlog by myself in public more. Just one of those nervous things that I don't do a whole lot. And plus, I feel like I mess up a lot, so I like making videos in my own comfort in my home. So I forgot to mention one thing. When you're taking photos and you want to do like the long exposures during the day, you don't always have to combine the two. You don't always have to expose for the sky and the foreground. You could sometimes get it all in one shot, which is the best condition, and I think that's happening right now, especially since I am underexposing a little bit, so it's coming out a lot nicer than I thought it would be. So yeah, and plus the snow is helping out with the lighting and just making it a lot better. I'm kind of hyped right now. Right now I'm shooting at 6 seconds at 22 at ISO 100. You can see in the histogram it's a little on the darker side, but that's okay because I don't have a whole lot of whites peaking, which makes it a lot nicer. So just go ahead and try to get this shot and see how it comes out. That actually came out really nice. I'm happy right now that it's snowing, so I'm gonna go ahead, go back on the other side of the creek, just literally crossed over there, and take a small Instagram video because I want to get the snow and I'm going to capture some images without shooting long exposures because I feel like capturing the snow's movement coming down is going to be super sick. I think I'm too late because the sun just came out and it's stopping all the snow. No, I want to get over there. So I unfortunately missed my, the branch is attacking. I missed my chance on this opportunity because I went for the content instead of going for the shot, but hey, it's okay, it happens. Oops. But now I'm gonna go from a different angle and try to capture another long exposure shot. So let's see what I capture over here. So I got my camera all set up right here, and I'm gonna try to capture the tree and the waterfall with it and see how it comes out. So right now I'm gonna be exposing for the sky because the sky is pretty bright right now that the sun has came out and everything. And that photo was at 1.6 of a second at f/22 at ISO 100. And I've been shooting a lot at f/22 today because one, the sun is back out and it's making it super bright, but also it's just gonna have everything in focus. And now I'm gonna be exposing for the foreground and the waterfall itself, and that's gonna be at 4 seconds? No, let's do 3.2 seconds. 3.2 seconds at f/22 ISO 100. And then I think we're good. I want to go over there and get a straight on shot of the waterfall and see if I can find a frame over there. Every time I wanted to do something in the location over there, kind of where I was in the beginning, but not directly in the center, there was quite a bit of people there, so I couldn't get the photo or set up or anything like that because someone was like in the way of it or whatever. But I also want to try to get another photo, kind of like an image of me in the shot, because I feel like having me in the photo with the long exposure could come out dope. So let's go ahead, get the camera set up over yonder, and get the shot. How do I get out of this? Ooh. Little parkour man. Ow. I almost just twisted my ankle really bad. That was kind of low-key scary. I think this is the perfect setup. Let's go. I finally got the shot, and now the sun is coming out super bright, and I think we got all the shots that I wanted to get here. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys did like this video, be sure to drop a like if this video has helped you out in any way, because I feel like I gave some helpful tips. I'm not too sure. I'm not the best at explaining stuff, but I hope you got some helpful tips out of it today. And also leave a comment down below and let me know what you're going to go capture. Is it waterfalls, is it rivers, or just really any water source that you want to try to capture long exposure photography or light paintings? Really anything long exposure photography wise. Let me know if you're going to be doing that in the comments below. And also be sure to subscribe if you guys do like this type of content. I post photography content, skateboarding content, and soon to be day in the life type of vlogs and just random other vlogs that I'm going to be posting on here. But as of right now, more specifically of photography videos. So be sure to subscribe if you guys are interested in that type of content. And with that, keep creating, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.